Imagine a life where every choice you make comes from a place of confidence, peace, and purpose. A life where external opinions no longer dictate your self-worth, and where you navigate challenges with unshakable resilience. What if the key to this life lies within you, waiting to be unlocked? The Buddha's profound teaching, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without, invites us to embark on a journey of self-reliance and inner growth. Yet in a world consumed by social media comparisons, approval-seeking behaviors, and the pressure to conform, this path often feels elusive. How do we silence the external noise and rediscover the wisdom that resides within? This is not merely a philosophical question, it's a universal quest, one that resonates with every individual striving to find their purpose. From Oprah Winfrey's reliance on gratitude to Elon Musk's moments of solitude that inspire innovation, the stories of these trailblazers offer glimpses of what's possible when we embrace the transformative power of self-reliance and inner growth. In the teachings of Buddhism, these principles are not lofty ideals but practical tools for living. They empower us to let go of external validation, reframe rejection, and find strength in solitude. They remind us that the path to true fulfillment begins not with seeking more, but with understanding ourselves more deeply. Today, let us explore these timeless teachings and discover how they can reshape our lives. Along the way, we'll delve into inspiring stories of those who have mastered the art of self-reliance and uncover actionable strategies to help you embark on your own transformative journey. Are you ready to unlock the peace and power within you? The power of self-reliance. The Buddha's wisdom reminds us, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This timeless teaching underscores the importance of finding happiness within ourselves, rather than relying on others. Seeking external validation, be it through approval, praise, or recognition, places control of our emotions in others' hands. When disappointment inevitably follows, it reveals the fragility of such dependence. Self-reliance begins with the ability to find joy in the present moment. It requires practicing gratitude for even the smallest blessings. Consider Oprah Winfrey, a global icon who has openly shared her reliance on gratitude journaling as a cornerstone of her personal growth. By acknowledging what she is thankful for each day, Oprah has built a mindset that empowers her to navigate challenges with grace and strength. Journaling can serve as a transformative tool for identifying and celebrating personal victories, no matter how minor they may seem. Alongside this, setting realistic goals and affirming your strengths daily fosters a deeper connection with yourself. These practices redirect your focus inward, reducing dependency on external approval. Take the story of Aiko, a professional who sought validation in her career by relentlessly chasing promotions and accolades. Her breakthrough came when she attended a mindfulness course and began to meditate. This shift allowed her to celebrate her intrinsic worth rather than external affirmations. Similarly, Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, attributes much of his success to his ability to focus on his own values and vision, rather than being swayed by critics. Bezos' journey underscores the significance of self-reliance in achieving long-term fulfillment and resilience. Developing self-reliance doesn't mean isolating oneself or disregarding others. Instead, it's about building a foundation so robust that external circumstances cannot shake it. Practices like mindful breathing and gratitude exercises can create this foundation. For instance, Warren Buffett's emphasis on self-education and deliberate decision-making reflects a commitment to relying on internal judgment rather than external noise. By engaging in these practices, you cultivate resilience and authenticity. Over time, this inner strength becomes a wellspring of peace that allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence, embracing solitude for inner growth. Meditate, live purely, be quiet, do your work with mastery, said the Buddha. Solitude, often misunderstood as loneliness, is a powerful tool for self-discovery and emotional healing. It provides a sanctuary to reflect on your values and aspirations without external distractions, fostering clarity and creativity. Consider Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla and SpaceX, who frequently speaks about the value of solitary thinking. Musk has shared how moments of quiet reflection have allowed him to conceptualize groundbreaking ideas and tackle immense challenges. Solitude is not about isolation, but about creating a space to reconnect with one's inner self. Hero's journey mirrors this lesson. Initially terrified of solitude after a breakup, he felt overwhelmed by the silence and insecurities that surfaced. Yet by committing to a daily meditation practice, Hero discovered clarity and began rebuilding his life with purpose. Solitude became a transformative space where he could envision a brighter future and cultivate gratitude. Solitude also offers an opportunity to confront our fears and aspirations. By dedicating 10 to 15 minutes daily to quiet reflection, such as journaling, meditating, or simply sitting in nature, we create a foundation for spiritual and emotional growth. Over time, what once felt uncomfortable evolves into a source of strength and renewal. Prominent figures like Mahatma Gandhi also championed the power of solitude. Gandhi often withdrew into silence to seek clarity and resolve internal conflicts, emerging with renewed focus and determination. Solitude allows us to connect deeply with ourselves, fostering resilience and self-awareness. To embrace solitude effectively, start small. Create a consistent routine that includes moments of stillness. Reflect on questions like, what truly matters to me? What steps can I take to align with my values? Over time, these practices will help you build a stronger relationship with yourself, enabling personal transformation. Letting go of approval. Seeking behavior. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This profound teaching emphasizes self-compassion and the dangers of seeking validation from others. When our worth depends on external approval, we surrender control of our happiness to others, often leading to frustration and insecurity. Take Lady Gaga, for example. Despite global fame, she has openly discussed her journey to self-acceptance, highlighting the importance of internal validation over external accolades. Her message resonates with millions. Self-love is the foundation of lasting confidence. Similarly, Maya's story illustrates the pitfalls of approval seeking. Struggling with low self-esteem, she relied heavily on praise from colleagues and friends to feel worthy. Through self-compassion exercises and affirmations, Maya gradually reclaimed her confidence. She learned to value her opinions above others, freeing herself from the constant need for external validation. To let go of approval seeking, start by identifying triggers that compel you to seek external affirmation. Reflect on instances when you've prioritized others' opinions over your own values. Replace these habits with empowering practices, such as journaling your achievements or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. This shift helps reinforce your intrinsic worth. Self-compassion practices like mindful meditation and gratitude journaling also foster independence from external validation. By regularly affirming your strengths and values, you build an unshakable sense of self-worth. By engaging in these practices, you cultivate resilience and authenticity. Over time, this inner strength becomes a wellspring of peace that allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. Rejection is often viewed as a personal failure, yet Buddhism reframes it as a redirection, an opportunity for growth and transformation. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you, the Buddha teaches. Consider J.K. Rowling's story. Before becoming one of the world's most successful authors, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. Instead of giving up, she used those setbacks to refine her work, ultimately creating the Harry Potter series that captivated millions. Yuki's journey further illustrates this concept. Denied admission to her dream art school, she channeled her creativity into community projects, eventually founding a nonprofit organization that merged art and social impact. What seemed like failure became the foundation for her life's work. To reframe rejection, shift your perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this setback guide me toward new opportunities? Viewing rejection as a stepping stone rather than a dead end fosters resilience and self-awareness. Rejection is not limited to career aspirations. It applies to personal relationships as well. Oprah Winfrey, whose early career included being told she wasn't fit for television, embraced rejection as motivation to redefine her path. Today, she stands as a testament to the power of perseverance and self-belief. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, also faced rejection and skepticism during his journey to build one of the world's most successful companies. Early critics doubted the viability of an online bookstore, yet Bezos used those doubts as fuel to refine his strategy and execute his vision. Rejection for him became a stepping stone rather than a barrier. To truly embrace this mindset, approach rejection with curiosity instead of resistance. Reflect on what lessons can be gleaned and how these experiences might guide you toward better opportunities. Write down actionable insights after facing rejection to transform pain into purpose. By reframing rejection as a natural and necessary part of life's journey, you open yourself to growth, adaptability, and a sense of empowerment. The journey to embrace rejection requires practice, but the rewards are profound, a renewed sense of resilience and purpose that paves the way for personal and professional success. Freedom from the fear of judgment. The Buddha's advice to see one's own acts done and undone encourages focusing on our actions rather than others' opinions. People's judgments often reflect their own insecurities and biases, not your worth. Understanding this truth liberates us from unnecessary anxiety. Barack Obama's presidency provides a compelling example. Despite facing relentless criticism, he remained steadfast in his vision and principles. Obama's ability to focus on long-term goals rather than immediate judgments illustrates the power of inner conviction. His resilience serves as a reminder that staying aligned with one's values ultimately wins respect and trust, even from skeptics. Ken's experience also highlights this lesson. As an unconventional artist, Ken faced skepticism from family and peers. Instead of succumbing to doubt, he stayed true to his craft, eventually gaining recognition for his authenticity and unique perspective. Ken's story demonstrates that focusing on personal growth over societal expectations often leads to unexpected success. Michelle Obama, another renowned figure, has also spoken about navigating public scrutiny during her tenure as First Lady. She often emphasized the importance of defining one's own narrative rather than letting others dictate it. Her approach, staying true to her values and focusing on impactful initiatives, illustrates the liberation that comes from ignoring undue criticism. To overcome the fear of judgment, remember that most people are preoccupied with their own challenges. Practice self-acceptance by focusing on your achievements in areas for improvement without seeking external validation. Shift your perspective by recognizing that criticism often says more about the critic than the recipient. By prioritizing self-growth, you diminish the weight of others' opinions, replacing it with confidence and clarity. Practical strategies for letting go of judgment. 1. Reframe criticism. Treat feedback as an opportunity to learn rather than a personal attack. Ask yourself if there's truth in the critique and use it constructively if applicable. 2. Cultivate mindfulness. Regular mindfulness practice helps create distance between your self-worth and external opinions. Meditation fosters inner peace, allowing you to remain composed despite judgment. 3. Limit exposure to negative influences. Reduce time spent in environments or with individuals prone to excessive judgment. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage growth. 4. Document personal wins. Keep a journal of achievements and positive feedback you've received. Revisiting these entries during moments of doubt can reinforce self-belief. 5. Adopt a growth mindset. Embrace challenges and criticism as tools for development. Viewing setbacks as temporary obstacles fosters resilience. When you cultivate self-acceptance and focus on personal growth, the fear of judgment diminishes. Instead of being paralyzed by others' opinions, you gain the freedom to pursue your passions authentically. Remember, as the Buddha taught, true peace comes from within, not from external validation. Prioritizing peace over people-pleasing. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace, the Buddha taught. Chronic people-pleasing often leads to burnout and resentment, as it requires sacrificing personal needs for others' approval. Naomi's transformation illustrates this lesson. A self-proclaimed people-pleaser, she constantly prioritized others at the expense of her peace. Through mindfulness practices and boundary-setting exercises, Naomi learned to say no without guilt. This newfound balance allowed her to support others without compromising her well-being. Michelle Obama, known for her poise and authenticity, has often emphasized the importance of setting boundaries to maintain balance. During her time in the White House, She spoke candidly about protecting family time and prioritizing personal well-being despite public demands. Her ability to gracefully decline overwhelming obligations serves as a testament to the power of boundary setting. To break free from people-pleasing, practice setting clear boundaries. Begin with small steps, such as declining unnecessary obligations. Communicate your needs assertively but kindly. As you grow more comfortable, you'll discover that prioritizing your peace benefits both you and those around you. Practical strategies to overcome people-pleasing. 1. Recognize patterns. Reflect on situations where you've prioritized others' needs over your own. Identifying these moments helps break the cycle. 2. Practice saying no. Start with low-stakes situations and gradually progress to more significant requests. Use phrases like, "I'd love to help, but I need to focus on my priorities right now." 3. Schedule self-care. Block out time for activities that recharge you, such as reading, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. Treat these commitments as non-negotiable. 4. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who respect your boundaries and encourage self-care. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend or mentor can provide accountability. 5. Reframe guilt. Understand that saying no is not selfish. It's necessary for maintaining your well-being. Remind yourself that you cannot pour from an empty cup. By prioritizing peace over people-pleasing, you cultivate a life of authenticity and balance. As you honor your needs, you'll find that your capacity to genuinely support others grows stronger, rooted in strength rather than sacrifice. The power of controlling your mind. Rule your mind or it will rule you, advises the Buddha. Our minds are powerful tools that, when untamed, can amplify stress and negativity. Redirecting mental energy inward fosters clarity and resilience. Taro's journey exemplifies this principle. Battling anxiety, he turned to mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing and cognitive reframing. By focusing on what he could control, his reactions, Taro transformed challenges into opportunities for growth. His experience is a testament to the transformative power of mastering one's thoughts. Consider the approach of Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players in history. Williams has often spoken about the importance of mental strength in her career. She uses visualization techniques to stay focused, even under immense pressure. By controlling her mind, Williams channels her energy into peak performance, turning adversity into triumph. Barack Obama, too, exemplifies this principle. During some of the most challenging moments of his presidency, Obama relied on mindfulness and deliberate thought to navigate crises with composure. His ability to remain calm under pressure highlights the power of a disciplined mind. To start mastering your mind, observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice patterns that lead to stress and consciously shift your focus to solutions rather than problems. Meditation, journaling, and deep breathing exercises are practical tools to enhance this awareness. Practical strategies for controlling your mind. In 1, practice mindfulness. Meditation. Spend 10 minutes daily focusing on your breath. This helps anchor your thoughts and reduces mental clutter. 2. Visualize success. Picture yourself overcoming challenges. Visualization reinforces confidence and prepares your mind for positive outcomes. 3. Reframe negative thoughts. When faced with setbacks, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Shift from self-criticism to constructive reflection. Engage in physical activity. Exercise releases endorphins and reduces stress, making it easier to maintain mental clarity. 5. Limit multitasking. Focus on one task at a time. Multitasking fragments attention and increases mental strain. When you rule your mind, you reclaim control over your life. External circumstances lose their power to dictate your emotions, allowing you to navigate challenges with resilience and clarity. This practice not only enhances personal growth, but also inspires those around you to cultivate their mental strength. The power of controlling your mind. Rule your mind or it will rule you, advises the Buddha. Our minds are powerful tools that, when untamed, can amplify stress and negativity. Redirecting mental energy inward fosters clarity and resilience. Taro's journey exemplifies this principle. Battling anxiety, he turned to mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing and cognitive reframing. By focusing on what he could control, his reactions, Taro transformed challenges into opportunities for growth. His experience is a testament to the transformative power of mastering one's thoughts. Consider the approach of Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players in history. Williams has often spoken about the importance of mental strength in her career. She uses visualization techniques to stay focused, even under immense pressure. By controlling her mind, Williams channels her energy into peak performance, turning adversity into triumph. Barack Obama too exemplifies this principle. During some of the most challenging moments of his presidency, Obama relied on mindfulness and deliberate thought to navigate crises with composure. His ability to remain calm under pressure highlights the power of a disciplined mind. To start mastering your mind, observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice patterns that lead to stress, and consciously shift your focus to solutions rather than problems. Meditation, journaling, and deep breathing exercises are practical tools to enhance this awareness. Practical strategies for controlling your mind. 1. Practice mindfulness meditation. Spend 10 minutes daily focusing on your breath. This helps anchor your thoughts and reduces mental clutter. 2. Visualize success. Picture yourself overcoming challenges. Visualization reinforces confidence and prepares your mind for positive outcomes. 3. Reframe negative thoughts. When faced with setbacks, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Shift from self-criticism to constructive reflection. Engage in physical activity. Exercise releases endorphins and reduces stress, making it easier to maintain mental clarity. 5. Limit multitasking. Focus on one task at a time. Multitasking fragments attention and increases mental strain. When you rule your mind, you reclaim control over your life. External circumstances lose their power to dictate your emotions, allowing you to navigate challenges with resilience and clarity. This practice not only enhances personal growth, but also inspires those around you to cultivate their mental strength. Breaking free from social comparison. Contentment is the greatest wealth, said the Buddha. Social comparison often leads to envy and dissatisfaction, particularly in the age of curated social media. Instead of measuring your worth against others, focus on your unique journey and celebrate the milestones that define your personal growth. Kenna's story illustrates this transformation. Consumed by envy over his peers' achievements, promotions, vacations, and social media posts showcasing seemingly perfect lives, he found himself in a cycle of dissatisfaction. However, by practicing gratitude and mindfulness, Kenta shifted his perspective. Journaling his own accomplishments and focusing on personal progress allowed him to appreciate his journey and find joy in the present moment. This shift is echoed by Michelle Obama, who has often spoken about rejecting the societal pressures of comparison. In her book Becoming, she emphasizes the importance of defining success on one's own terms, rather than adhering to external standards. Her story encourages individuals to honor their unique journeys and appreciate their efforts without falling into the trap of comparison. Prioritizing inner growth over external validation. The Buddha's teaching that what you think you become highlights the profound importance of inner growth. In a world where external validation often dominates, prioritizing inner growth provides a more fulfilling and stable sense of self-worth. Ray's transformation offers a compelling example. Initially driven by external accolades and the need for recognition, Ray felt constantly trapped in a cycle of proving herself. Over time, this dependency eroded her confidence, leaving her feeling hollow despite her achievements. Her breakthrough came when she turned to meditation and self-reflection. By journaling her thoughts and reconnecting with her passions, she discovered that her worth was not tied to external opinions, but rooted in her inner growth. Oprah Winfrey embodies this principle on a grand scale. Despite immense public scrutiny throughout her career, Oprah emphasizes the importance of listening to one's inner voice. Her journey from humble beginnings to global success underscores the transformative power of aligning one's life with inner values rather than societal expectations. Oprah's focus on purpose and personal development resonates universally, inspiring millions to seek fulfillment within themselves. Practical strategies for prioritizing inner growth. 1. Engage in mindfulness practices. Daily meditation or yoga can help center your thoughts and foster self-awareness. These practices encourage you to observe your emotions and let go of external distractions. 2. Keep a reflection journal. Write about your goals, fears, and progress. Journaling helps clarify your values and track personal growth over time. 3. Measure success by personal development. Instead of external accolades, focus on qualities like patience, resilience, and compassion. Ask yourself, am I better today than I was yesterday? 4. Seek mentorship and guidance. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you to grow. Positive influences can reinforce your commitment to inner development. 5. Disconnect from overwhelming environments. Limit exposure to settings or individuals that prioritize superficial measures of success. Create spaces that nurture self-reflection and growth. Barack Obama exemplifies the power of inner growth. During his presidency, Obama faced immense criticism and challenges, yet he maintained composure by staying true to his principles. His ability to focus on long-term goals rather than fleeting opinions demonstrates the resilience and clarity that come from prioritizing inner values. As we reach the end of this exploration, reflect on the lessons shared by the Buddha and the examples set by some of the world's most influential figures. From embracing solitude to breaking free from social comparison, the path to self-reliance is both a challenge and a gift. It calls us to look inward, to cultivate the qualities that define us, and to let go of the need for external validation. Think about Aiko, who found her worth not in titles or promotions, but in the quiet strength she built within herself. Or Oprah Winfrey, whose steadfast practice of gratitude transformed her perspective and paved the way for extraordinary achievements. Their stories remind us that self-reliance is not about isolation, it's about building a foundation so solid that no external force can shake it. The Buddha's wisdom teaches us that fulfillment doesn't come from what others say about us or the accolades we earn. True fulfillment arises from a life lived authentically, aligned with our values and aspirations. As you continue on your journey, remember, the answers you seek are not out there, they are within you. Each moment you choose to prioritize inner growth, to celebrate your individuality, and to embrace the present, you are stepping closer to a life of lasting peace and purpose. So, take a deep breath, quiet the noise, and trust in your ability to create a life that reflects your truest self. The power is yours. Are you ready to begin? Let your inner journey unfold.